Hi everyone, so today I'm doing my 13 items to use up in 2013. I got this idea from Melanie, which is King Kong's mum, I think, or Mr. Kong's mum. But anyway, love her videos. If you're watching, hi Melanie, you inspired me. I thought that I'd do this video myself as it's snowing here in the UK and there isn't very much else to do, and I really fancied making a video. So I'm going to get straight into it. The first item is the Andrew Barton The Straight Answer, and it's the Hot Iron Protection Spray. This bottle is absolutely massive. I did use one of these up, but it was absolutely years ago, and this one I've probably had for maybe 2.5 years, because in all honesty I generally don't put a heat protection spray on before I dry and straighten my hair, which is really naughty, but in all honesty I've never noticed that much of a difference. The only reason why I bought this is because the scent of it is absolutely gorgeous. It just smells like summertime, kind of sun lotion, coconuts, tropical. It just has an absolute gorgeous scent to it. This brand is Andrew Barton's hairdresser, I believe, a hairstylist, yeah. British hairdresser of the year. So obviously he knows his stuff, but it was the scent that I bought it for. The next item is something that I think I've mentioned in our favourites video as being an item that I can't really get on with, and it's this Pocket Pal Benetint and Gloss by Benefit. The reason why I'm not that keen on it is I absolutely love to use lip tints just because I like the colour payoff with it, but the thought that I don't have to keep thinking, have I knocked my lips, is it all over my face? But this I just can't get on with. As you can see, it's got the liquid on a brush on one side, and I just don't think that the colour is really that much on it. And I remember that this cost me £15, so I kind of expected a lot from the Benefit brand as I've got lots of other items by them. But now actually I'm saying it, I've got another item here that I need to use up because I'm not that keen on from Benefit, but I'll show you that in a second. Another thing that annoys me about it is that the red, obviously put that on first, the red tint, which isn't that red, but never mind. And then you've got the gloss here, and I don't think you can tell that much on camera. Twist this off on the right side, but the actual tip of it has gone all red as well, which I don't know, I know it probably can't be helped, but overall I just don't like it, put it that way. But I am going to try and use it up because it's £15 and I'll definitely do that. So that's the next item. After that I've got 3 items that I'm just lumping into one, and these are by Avon. Now I think that they're called, I have no idea, something Shine I think anyway. If I show you one of them you can get an idea of what they are. Apologies, because they've been used they probably don't look as attractive as when I first bought them, but they're like the gel sort of outside with the colour on the inside. I've probably got maybe 5 of these, and in all honesty I don't often wear a lot of lip products. I'm all about eyes, eyelashes, eyeshadow, things like that. So I just want to try and get through these and use them up because I have got quite a lot of lip products to use up. So they're the next ones that I'm kind of lumping together. After that I've got some things that are kind of on the last dregs. I do really like them, but I just want to kind of get rid of them because I have got so many other things to use. I've got this Rimmel London blush, and it's in 004 Winter Glow. This was one of my favourites for a really long time, and in all honesty probably when I do use it up and use some of the rest of it up I'm going to probably repurchase it again. But it had 3 different tones in it. Obviously you can't really see it anymore because this one is completely gone, but it had 3 different tones of pink in it. I used to just swirl the brush together. Look how dusty that is. Well, you can tell it's been used obviously, but used to just swirl it all together. Obviously I used to favour this side for whatever reason, and I just want to get the rest of it used up. It does definitely give you a sort of winter glow. The clue is in the name there, but that's the next thing to use up. After that I've got another one that's by Rimmel. I bought this at the same time, I'm sure I did, but I've probably had these way over a year now. So this one is more of a bronzer, and it's 002 Summer Fever. And this one, if I just open up so you can see it a bit better, it has got 3 gorgeous colours there. There's the colour on my finger. It's got an ever so slight shimmer, doesn't really show too shimmery because I'm not really a fan of that, but it is something that I do definitely need to get through, as I've got quite a few bronzers now anyway. The next one after that is a gel eyeliner, and it's MAC's Black Track, I think it's called. Yeah, Black Track, the fluid line. I have had this for absolutely ages, and I'm absolutely amazed that it's not dried out at all. There's a little bit of a gap there that you can see that I've kind of gone through, but it is still completely usable. I do want to get through this. I know the reason why I haven't used it as much is because I'm absolutely useless with eyeliner, and I honestly think that I don't really suit eyeliner that much. But to use it for a little bit, I definitely need to get using that a little bit more often and maybe practice it a little bit more. But I do like it. It's really smooth, glides on perfectly, and I've got an eyeliner brush to go with it that works really well. So that's the next one. Staying with eyeliners, another one is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and it's in 0, so it's the black one. This, as you can see, I have used a little bit, but I don't often line kind of my eyes that much, which is why obviously it's pretty much unused. I would say that this is a really good product if you do want to use a pencil eyeliner as opposed to the gel, but I just need to get rid of this. I have had this probably more than 18 months, to be quite honest with you, but I definitely need to get through this, so I'm going to keep this out and definitely get through it. After that, I've got another blush, and it's the NARS Orgasm Duo. As you can see, I've got the Laguna that's completely gone, adored that, used every last scrap of it up, but the Orgasm blush, I obviously, for whatever reason, didn't really get through that much. It is really pretty. I don't think it gives that much colour to my cheeks because I think that my cheeks are quite pigmented anyway, so that's probably why I never really favoured it and went for something else. But I need to keep this out and make sure that it's used up, so hopefully soon you'll see that I'll be getting through this. So that's the next one. After that, I've got something that was a complete fail for me, but I do still want to make sure that I get through it anyway, because it wasn't exactly the cheapest thing, and it's the Benefit, I think it's called Perfect 10. Let's see what it says. Yeah, Perfect 10. And I bought this because Blair Fowler had it on a video, and she just kind of said about, it's got the 2 sections there, you use the brush that comes with it, swipe it there, and then you just sweep it across your cheeks in a sort of C sort of shape, and it gives the contour to your cheeks. Honestly, again, I don't know what it is, but this colour really doesn't show up very well on my skin, and I've tried to kind of scrape off the top layer, you can see the scraping there, just in case there was some sort of coating to it, but this really doesn't work very well for me. But I do want to kind of try it again and again, because sometimes things that you throw to the back of the makeup drawer sometimes do end up working out well. So I do want to try that again, and hopefully, you know, who knows, when I give it another try, I'll be able to get through it and get it used up. After that, it's generally a lot of cheek products that I've got really. It's this Maybelline Dream Mousse Blush, and it's in 01 Dolly Pink. This colour is absolutely gorgeous. It has got a lot of sparkle to it, but just dip it in. I think also it's the feeling of it as well. I think you can see the sparkle there. It has got a lot of sparkle to it. It is a really gorgeous colour. I think, to be honest, I'm kind of growing out of a colour like this, but I do want to still get through it and probably just sheer it out a little bit. It kind of leaves, you probably can't see it on camera now, or if you can, it's just a little bit, it kind of leaves a sort of silver glitter to it. So that's the only thing, but, you know, it needs to be used up. Another one that I want to use up, and I'm not even going to tell you how long I've had this, but put it this way, it was my first eyeshadow palette. It's the Urban Decay, and I think it's called the Sustainable palette. Doesn't say it on there now, but if I just show you, I did have a brush with it, no idea where that brush has gone now. It has got some colours that are similar or in the Naked palettes, but obviously there's certain colours that are pretty much you know, once in a while sort of colour, because you're not really going to use them that often. Obviously the 4 brown sort of shades are going to be the ones that are going to go first, but I do want to focus on using them up. This one is just crazy glitter. You probably can't see it that well, but the glitter on this one is absolutely crazy, and to be honest I'm going to struggle using it, and probably the blue, as I don't really wear blue eyeshadow, but I do want to work through that and get through as much as I possibly can with that. Second to last item is another blush related thing, and this is absolutely, all of these items are filthy and I apologise for it. This actually just scratched to death because I've had it for ages, but it's by Avon. The name of it is Light and Luminous, and it's the Cool Shimmers as the colour. It says it's got 24 months on it, and I know that that's well over that. But this here, as you can see, I've already hit pan on this side, which is the lighter sort of sections. This is a really gorgeous highlighter. It's quite easily done to overdo it, so it's something you do need to keep an eye out for. Just because it just kind of really does get a bit too much. But I love this when I first got it. I know I already have a backup of it. I don't know why you get backups of things that you haven't even got through the other one, but whatever, I do have a backup of it, and I just want to work through that and see the complete pan empty. And the last thing, I don't necessarily want to use these up, but I just want to use these more often. This is my MAC blush palette. I've only got 3 blushes in there. I've forgotten the name of this one. Let me just have a look if I can get it out. Well Dressed, it's come to me. I've got Well Dressed, Peaches and Flustered or Flushed, something like that. It's like the brick sort of colour. It's Well Dressed really I want to use up, because again, pretty much like the Maybelline blush, I just don't think that those sort of colours are what I enjoy wearing as much, so I just want to focus on using them up because they're not exactly cheap products. So that is all of the items that I've got to show you. Let me know what you're going to try and use up. Maybe I'll do an updated video with how I'm getting on with these. I plan to keep these all out in a box so that I can try and reach for those rather than the other stuff that I do generally prefer. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.